Hey everybody, this is Noah with Converse Cryptid Hunters, CCH. I'm out here at Converse City Park on a solo investigation of the Converse wood ape. Let's see what we can find. Here, starting at the creek bed, per usual. So no matter where just about you go, you will at least find some fresh tracks. Looks like we have deer here. The water is drying up though, with all the sun we had recently. Even after that big rainstorm. Still collected in some areas, as you can see. Got some more deer footprints here. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is go up into the brush area and make my way to the part we haven't investigated much. See if I can actually make it through here. There we go. I think this is actually one of the old trails me and Nick made on one of our first investigations here. It's nice and sunny out today, but we have a nice breeze, so it's not too hot. So hopefully all the animals aren't hunkered down somewhere. Crazy is how there's a few spots back here up in the brush area that look like dumping locations, or where homeless people or some kind of parties are held. So this back area is relatively untouched by the floodwaters. This being a watershed, a lot of the smaller bodies of water drain through here. We see a lot of that damage lower down, but not too much up here. FM 78 is right over here to my left. The good and bad thing is that the local wildlife will get used to the road noise, and it won't scare them too much. And more than likely, they'd be used to at least some social interaction with people, being so close to the park and the road and these residential housing to my right and coming up here. So of course, the legend is more popular as the Converse werewolf. though it was described as being half wolf, half ape, or half gorilla, which leads a lot of people to believe that this thing is not a wolf man or a dog man of any kind, but actually some kind of brush Sasquatch or southern Bigfoot that might have roamed these areas 50, 60 years ago. Alright, we just arrived over here, the creek bed. This is where me and Nick have seen most of the local wildlife, like the coyotes. In the middle of the daytime, right next to a park and residential housing, if you can believe that much. So it's always interesting to come out here and see these big packs of deer and these coyotes, and you just can't dismiss some kind of hairy hominid or dogman being out here. We just don't know. I think a larger animal, something that was 8 to 9 feet tall, will need a pretty big space. Especially something like a dog man would need a lot of hunting ground if they are primarily carnivores. Unlike the Sasquatch, who a lot of people say will forage berries, and they'll eat just local, fauna and what have you to survive. And they'll eat the deer, and there's deer out here, so. But really, it's not something that's stalking humans, so they say. A lot of people say that the southern Bigfoot is more aggressive and will attack people. Not seeing a whole lot today. And again, with the sun being out so much recently and so full force, a lot of this mud is drying up and we're losing potential tracks. We're hitting the end of it. Gonna turn back the other way and get a little bit more of the brush area. This is right in the area we saw the coyote. We barely caught it on video. It was too hard and too quick to see in the brush. Here we go, got some fresh tracks. Some more deer. Yeah, it's middle of the day here, Converse, Texas. We're probably not going to see a whole lot of signs of life. It starts to really pick up when just before the sun starts to set. Everyone's kind of inside. But still, being so close, I like to get out here as much as I can. Just be out in nature. And at the same time, look for any evidence or the existence of the Converse wood ape, southern Bigfoot, or, ooh, we got antlers. Damn, that's a nice one. Whew, that's nice. Maybe I can find the set, sell them, or make something with them. Awesome. See you again. Just proves my point. It's just nice getting back out in nature. I mean, look at this thing. A good sized little buck out here. I just don't think that many people come out here. So we're finally the antler sheddings, and no telling what else is going by unseen. Pretty cool. There's the pathway we usually take down or take up. Got some kind of movement. It was big. Smell that cigar smoke. One of our investigations, as soon as we got up the hill, the creek bed, Nick said he smelled cigar smoke. Like, you know, one of those scented cigars. Yeah, and I just got a big whiff of it. Interesting. I wonder if it's one of the plants, the local fauna, giving off that scent, or someone's just out here having themselves a cigar. Weird though. It was right in the same area. That tells me it's something probably more natural. See. There we go. We're back to this spot near where I started. I'm gonna keep going up a little ways, see what I can find. See if I can't find the other piece to the set. It's kind of crazy how the land just so very gradually slopes back down to where the floodwaters pass through. Considering how high up the creek bed is, up to the brush area. Something back there. All right. I think that was a pretty good little mini investigation. This is Noah with CCH. Y'all have a good one. That's my training. You gotta be able to catch these things, huh?